Okay, so let's start talking about boost pads. Boost pads are these little dots that are all around the map. They all give you about 12 boosts. You should start taking these mini pads because these mini pads help you. With one of these mini pads that give you 12 amount of boosts, you can save every single shot that it's over the net. So like you can jump from here to like and save it with 12 boosts. So and that but you obviously need to do like double jump or something. Okay, so mini these mini pads are useful because you can be rotating but at the same time you could be getting boost. You know that you could also like rotate and get the big boosts, right? But they you know that they are located in like the size of everything, but the mini pads are all around the map, so you could just easily be rotating like this and getting it at the same time. And that's why mini pads are very important to this game. So okay, so that's the importance of them. So you can be rotating and getting them at the same time, and well, that could help you a lot. A way to know where they are located, you just be in like free play training without unlimited boost and be like running up in with them every time. If you do it correctly, you should be able to have boost every single time. So like be running and having boost every time. And that's a way to learn where they are located. Okay, so another tip is the wave dash mechanic. Most of you are probably already know about this, but this is a very important mechanic because it can help you to get around the map faster without boost. Way that you use it when you don't have boost to get around the map faster. That's something that pros usually do. So like the mechanics are very important, and how the way to do this mechanic is by jumping, but instead of doing a front flip, you're just going to like do as a front flip when your car is close to the floor. So you need to like jump, move the car upwards, the part of in front, and then do front flip when your car is close. Then you can get to look. I'm not going to use this, and I'm going to be out. You can almost be supersonic. Okay, I did it wrong there. What I'm so you come. Let's see. And you can be like to get faster in it. You just jump, wave dash, and you can. And yeah. Okay, so another tip is this tip is for to defend. So rotations are what we call movement from the car to get back to defend by the farthest side of the net. So imagine we're going to divide the whole like stadium in halves here. So if they're attacking over here in this side, you're going to be the farthest post. So like if you're here and you have boost, you could save any of the shots even if they are in this side. And if you the problem with being here in front post to be closer to the ball is that if they shoot the ball over here, you're going to be awkward to save it, and it's going to be really hard because you can just because if you don't have any vision, you're going to have to do this, but that's gonna make you slow. So you're not going to have momentum. So it's the chances of saving it are pretty low. And so yeah, that's the good thing about rotating far post. And if you rotate far post, a tip also is to, instead of like rotating, if they are attacking in this side and you're like here, so you don't go like this, because then you're killing your momentum. So you will be going like this probably. You come here and then you prepare yourself again. But you can't go in the net, because if you're in the net, it's going to be almost the same thing if they shoot it up here. It's going to be awkward and you're not going to have momentum. So you should stand up by here or at least here, so that could just and boom, save it. Okay, so let's talk about movement with the ball. So if you want to practice some defense, things that you could use are training packs. Training packs are trainings that people use and publish them. They make them on here. You know that there's a setting of here. This setting: change mode and match, and competitive, casual, extra modes, and training. So you're going to hit custom and you're going to see all of these settings. So like training packs. So these are the most that are like famous right now. But if you click browse, you could see for a lot of them. So yeah, you're just going to hit the one that's like defensive, that says something with defense. So for our next tip, this is for defending as well. It's called shadow defense. Shadow defense is a defensive type of defense, or a type to defend the ball more correctly and easier. So imagine they have the ball and they're like, okay, let me like this. So imagine this is our net. In their case, well, yours, and they are attacking in this side. So instead of if you are here, if you're close to him, you could probably, if they're attacking here with the ball up here, so you're going to stand up over here, shadow, and you will be acting like a shadow. So then when he's going to hit the ball, you will just steal it from him like that, or wait for his shot and then like hit it over the sides. Because if you do it from this side, he's probably going to have like space and time to hit it over this side, and you will not reach it. So that's the importance of shadowing defense. There are as well custom training packs. There are a lot of them about this, about shadow defense, and they're literally called shadow defense. So let's see, another, what would you call it? Another tip would be, imagine this. Okay, so another tip would be, did you see that? That was kind of nice. Okay, so another tip will be if you're in a bronze or a silver, like low ranks, something that you should use about cars, maybe you would say they don't look cool, is you should use the Octane, Dominus, and FedEx. Dominus looks like this. It's like a flat car. And Octane, this is one of the best cars. top three cars are Dominus, Octane, and Fennec. Now you may think that they don't look that cool, and there's like a whole lot of them cool that are cool, like the H1 Backfire. And but yeah, it's true. They may look cooler, but the thing with the Octane and the Dominus and the Fennec is that their hitbox. Their hitbox is the way the car touches the ball and hits the ball in other words, where it hits the ball. So that will be pretty good. Okay, so now let's go to training again, and I'm going to be showing some training packs that you could use to get better at shots. Now we're going to be talking about attacks. So about attacks, well, as you can see in feature 1, if you want to start practicing by for some reason aerial shots, this is a very good training pack. It has 48 shots, and that's the code. You can just pause the video and search and type it out. To type it out, there's going to be down loud in the enter code. So let's see the pack. So aerial shots, you hit the button over, you hit it, and then well you're going to not legit. This is more for a gold players. You shouldn't be practicing these shots if you are bronze or silver. Gold, well, you can start practicing that, and platinums and diamonds. Right now I'm not a high player, but I know a lot about the game. I've been playing it for a very long time. I'm only Diamond 1, Division 2, and literally everything. So I'm not like such a very good player, but it's it. So let's see. This shot, you would just, well, if you are advanced at the game, you would start like doing tricks and things to hit it for the shot to be clear. But if you're starting the game, this is all you will do. You can use double jumps, so that's a mechanic that not everyone uses, but it's actually very important to the game, so you can reach the ball higher or fast. So then you could go and hit it, So another way to get better at the game fast is to practice hard mechanics. What I mean with this is, there's a lot of mechanics. Mechanics are the tricks that you use to be better, that you use in the game, and you get better with them. So a nice and easy mechanic is a wave dash, as I said already. So if you want to to get better at the game faster, a tip will be to start by hard mechanics. So some mechanics that are hard are like air dribbles that I'm going to be trying out. Flip reset, that is just what I did. I'm a diamond player and I can do flip reset since plat 2, and that's actually pretty good. That's something not everyone can accomplish. Normally people start trying to flip resets in higher ranks like Champ 2, Champ 3, Champ 1. So this is an air dribble. I'm going to do a simple one. You're going to be in the air like so. Okay. An air dribble is a mechanic you use when do walk. In another video I'm going to be explaining how to do them. But this is an air dribble, just what I'm literally doing right now. So now this is a flip reset. That's a mechanic you shouldn't start trying exactly. I don't know why I started doing that, but I already know to do it pretty consistently. I shouldn't be practicing exactly, but it's a cool mechanic, and it's pretty hard to do, yeah. But another hard mechanic for low ranks, this is a mechanic that is not exactly that hard for the high ranks. This ceiling shot. It's a mechanic in which you hit the ball to in the wall, and you just jump or do something like this. Okay, so still, as I was saying, guys, sorry, I had to do something really fast. I'm going to be doing a ceiling shot. I don't know how to do. I'm not the hardest part of ceiling shot. Hardest way is like this, jumping and doing tricks. But that you're not supposed to be like exactly trying to do that. So now, and one of the best ways to get better at the game, and this will be the last tip, is to play once, 1v1s, preferably on competitive, because casual is not exactly important, or so like, and it's not hard to win in casual. Casual people are almost anytime like not good exactly, not bad, but not on your level, like they. So you should be playing once. That's the last tip, and I'm going to be playing one match of once, and trying to explain what I'm doing and everything. So let's see. Competitive, you 1v1 duel, fine match, and then you can be on training doing anything you like until it gets you onto a match. Then when you get to a match, you just wait, and then let's see. That's another mechanic that is used in high level players. It's called double touch. It's a mechanic that consists on the air. You need to read the ball from the way it bounces on the wall. Yeah, so that's it, like the mechanic at its own. So okay, so it's taking a pretty long time to get us into a match, something that you don't see exactly. I don't, but that's no problem exactly. So we good. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're starting. So here I'm going to go for a kicker. That guy had not a good kicker to start. Yeah, we don't talk about that part. That's what we call missing an open net. In other words, being trash at the game. That happens to most of us. So oh, not good. Okay, here I'm going to be fast with him because he's like in an awkward spot and backflip it. So now I'm going to, okay, he took my boost, so I should backflip here and like get my space and get for some boost. Okay, so he's going for a ceiling shot, just what I just explained. And now here you should just score in competitive ones if you like, because if you don't care, well, you should just go for a clip because you just have time to do it. But right now I'm trying to win it, so like I'm not going to put something risky as that. I'm just going for the goal, you know. Here, a kicker that you could start doing is this. The kicker consists of 2 flips. You're going to be starting when you open like boom, and then pretty good goal, not exact. It's a kick of goal. That's the problem. Once, yeah, if you're going to start once playing 1v1s, I shall warn you. Once is one of the most frustrating modes because of that. Because since you want a 1v1, you only depend on yourself. So if in a kickup, it's frustrating because of the kickups. The kickups if this, the flip in there, the start of a play. So I'm going to fake it here. And so in kickup, it could happen a lot of things. It could go for you directly onto your net, like I just did on my second goal, or it could just like make the other team score. So that's what makes it so frustrating, because you don't know exactly what's going to happen, and you don't have another teammate to depend on. So that's what makes one of the most frustrating things on Rocket League. In another video, I'm going to be explaining more about sorry for me stop talking. It's just sometimes I get concentrated in once. Okay, that was an error that I just did. I should have saved that, but I literally just passed it to him, and then I missed the SES. Like obviously I thought he was going to charge it 1 minute, so that kind of like faked me. But I'm not trying to throw the excuse now, because that's kind of not good. Okay, so here he's going to do that. I'm going to try to put it up, because as you can see, I have a lot of boost, so I can just follow it the play up. And since he's getting his boost over there, I'm going to take this boost. I missed because I'm an idiot, as you can see, but you guys already should know that if you have been. That was not the 50-50 I would expected, and that's what we call it 50-50. It would be like when two persons touch the ball at the same time. It's like a mini fight for the ball, you can say. There I wanted to do a demo because it would have helped me to get some space, because this guy's putting a lot of pressure. He probably filtering me. Okay, my god, I'm getting so frustrated. I'm so stupid, man. So that's a word that I shouldn't have done. I should have said that. But I guess I'm just stupid. I'm not exactly concentrated, because since I'm talking with what you guys said, and I'm pretty bad when I'm not concentrated. But I'm not trying to excuse. I'm just saying. I'm going to fake it here and take a shot. I should have scored that. I don't know what happened to me. This guy's freaking annoying as hell. Very risky 50-50 to have, because he had like more possession of the ball, so he could have easily won that. But I got lucky, you could say. That was a major error by him, so I just got a free open net. So okay, so let's see. I'm going to fake the kick it right here. No, forget it. I used the boost for some reason, so I couldn't just fake it. 50. Okay, I'm going to get this boost, because that's probably the only chance of getting back. Okay, he missed. That's good. Like good for me, not for him. Super bad, because that was probably his chance to score and tie the game up. But he went for something risky. Okay, that was very good play by me, not by him exactly, because he wasn't shadowing exactly well, because he was way too in front of me, and then he messed up with the wall, so that wasn't exactly. But that was pretty unfortunate for him. That was a bad kick by me, no cap. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. He doesn't have boost, so I might just boom, and now just scored another open net, because he didn't have boost. He should have probably like hit the ball and get out of here, because that was probably the most smartest play to do there, since he had no boost. But he probably thought I didn't have enough boost, so can't blame him. Pretty good read off by him, by his touch. Okay, I was trying to like fake him sometimes, but I didn't flick it powerful enough. That's what we call a flick, by the way. You have like the ball, and then you have the ball up into a car, and then you just it's a and do front flip with the ball, or you don't, and not necessarily a front flip, but the simple, the normal flick is a front flip, and it's the easiest flick of them all. Because there are a lot of types of flick that they are pretty hard, like Mossy flicks, Breezy flick. We don't talk about that one. That's probably one of the hardest one. The second hardest one, probably the classic flick. By my guy Silk Hansen. Those are all YouTubers, almost all the names that I just said in the flicks. I'm going. This is not a good play. I shouldn't have done that, but at least he forfeited, so we got kind of lucky at the same time. But that is not a great play to like use that boost because of what happened. If I missed, he could have easily recovered it. He was like close to me, but he wasn't close to me, thanks God. So that makes us lucky. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the live stream. Bye.